The Lakers didn't just lose LeBron James, they opened the door to the biggest gamble in franchise history. With Luka Doncic carrying the crown, Los Angeles is betting everything on a new era. But one brutal question remains: can the Lakers survive without the king?
He's Fred Sanford when he walks around, going against Victor Wembanyama, possibly the NBA Finals.
You're trying to upset the New York Knicks fans all over again, saying possibly a
I
Finals.
said
older or the
possibly.
Fred Sanford reference folder.
I said possibly.
Okay.
Give me number 3, Malika.
Bam!
Right in David McMenamin's neighborhood.
Yeah, we
the
are.
Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron coming right back up the street to the team he played how many years with? The longest stretch of his career with any one franchise, breaking the all-time scoring record here. Also, the Lakers telling LeBron, we think we're better without you. LeBron saying, we think I'm better without you too. We're going to see exactly how that reception is, David. I'm sure you're going to be front row for that too.
Vincent, we may see father versus son if Bronny is still on the team.
Ooh, that's a
next
good
season.
call for that game.
Guaranteed contract he has.
Absolutely. Malika, give me number 2.
All right, number 2. Kablam!
Jaylen Brown's former team, the Boston Celtics. Tatum versus Brown for the first time. They were champions together. Rumors of discord, all this other stuff. Jaylen Brown coming back. Don't forget about Jason Tatum as a rookie in that Game 7 against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
That's a number 2.
That's
I'm
number
surprised. This would have been my number 1, but this is the good list. So
this is the good word. When you get the McMenamin list, you do what you want to do. Number 1, Malika Andrews. Give me number 1.
All right. I have a feeling that this might be Cleveland. Is this for you? Bam! Oh, it's the Knicks!
To beat a man, you gotta beat the man.
Woo! All right, Ric
The
Flair.
champs. Look at this. The last time we saw Philly against the Knicks in the playoffs, Jalen Brunson put on a clown suit on the Philadelphia 76ers, taking over that building. A home court disadvantage for the 76ers.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the Eastern Conference Finals preview. That's the team they're going to have to beat to get to the NBA Finals, Mr. McMenamin.
So you rejected Cleveland and Miami just like LeBron did, because you don't want to see it either.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, so this is the good word. I like it. I'm curious that Cleveland is not on here because I feel like that's going to be a hot ticket, but I do like the Knicks here at number 1. So these are the games that we are looking forward to the most. The 76ers, we do know what their preseason is going to look like. We just got that schedule, and they're going to open up their preseason against Brooklyn, so that's Mikal Brown Jr. and the Nets, and then they're going to go to Boston. I thought this was interesting. We're doing Boston in the preseason, so Jaylen Brown, we could see him in action against his former team, and then they'll return for a home game 6 days later against the Celtics. I was hoping that Celtics were going to maybe hold out and we would see that potentially on Christmas Day, but we're going to get some flavor of that in the preseason before that happens. All right, let's go from LeBron's current team to his former one, because Dave, you had some fresh reporting on how the Lakers are moving forward in the post-LeBron era here.
Yeah, they're going to go to Ljubljana on Luka's dime, the entire roster. He's flying them out. He's hosting them in his home country of Slovenia. There's going to be some workouts, obviously, getting ready ahead of training camp in August, but they're going to golf. They're going to do some tourism around the sites, and I'm sure have the local cuisine.
Yeah.
And just fun. Look at a beautiful place to visit. I mean, I don't know if Dane Beavers or any of my bosses are paying attention. If you want to approve the travel expenses, I might, join them. I can write a story on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's stunning. And so the Lakers are going to be taking a little trip, building some team bonding here. We haven't spent much time talking about the Lakers side of all of this. Their expectations internally, they haven't really changed. They've just pivoted. Is that right, Dave?
Sure. Back-to-back 50-win seasons under J.J. Redick. Obviously, they still have Luka. They re-signed Austin Reeves. I think the initial wave of signings they had this summer, I think people compared that to LeBron leaving and maybe it being a little uneven in terms of reactions. But the last couple weeks, you have a Adu Thiero have a great summer league performance. Cameron Carr, great summer league performance. They added some younger pieces like Zaire Williams and Matisse Thybulle, having some two-way help there. So, I think overall it's been a pretty good summer for the Lakers. Obviously, losing LeBron's a big piece, though.
Look, they chose a direction. Like when you're investing now in Luka Doncic, you go and get Walker Kessler, you deplete your draft capital this is the team that you have. So from a standpoint of clarity, I think this is good for the Lakers. So now we can actually assess accountability for JJ Redick, for Rob Pelinka, that entire outfit.
Yeah, and the promise to Luka Doncic that you reported earlier this summer was that this was the summer that when he came to the Los Angeles Lakers, it was wait until the summer of 2026, wait until the summer of 2026. These are the moves that they've made. And so now it's going to be time for Los Angeles to take a little trip, get some team bonding, and this is the team essentially that they're going to be putting out on the floor. Yeah, take a big trip. That's true. All right, that's going to do it for us here on NBA Today. We'll be back with you tomorrow. NFL Live coming up next. Time for a little Shams report. Shams, who are you looking at right now in terms of free agents?
Let's look at one of the top name free agents right now, unrestricted this time around, Jonathan Kuminga. The Lakers and Cavaliers, I'm told, are continuing a pretty active pursuit for Jonathan Kuminga to bring him in. He represents a high-level potential starting caliber player for both of these teams. But whatever deal could happen will likely be a sign and trade. So that's where both the Lakers and Cavs would need the Hawks to work with them on a Kuminga deal. And they would also have to get Kuminga on the same page with them on a potential deal.
The Lakers didn't just lose LeBron James. They made the most dangerous decision in franchise history. For 7 years, LeBron James carried the weight of Los Angeles on his shoulders. This was the building where he became the NBA's all-time scoring leader. This was the franchise where he delivered another championship banner. But now, the Lakers are sending a message loud enough for the entire league to hear. The future belongs to Luka Doncic. Los Angeles is no longer built around the greatest player of this generation. They are betting everything on a 25-year-old superstar who has already proven he can dominate the NBA, but now faces the impossible challenge of replacing the shadow of LeBron James. And that creates the question every Lakers fan is asking. Can Luka Doncic actually survive the pressure that comes after the king? Because in Los Angeles, winning is not enough. You have to carry a legacy. And now, Luka is carrying the Lakers' entire future. But before we know whether Luka can handle that responsibility, there is another reality the Lakers must face: the painful goodbye that comes with moving on from LeBron James. The most shocking part of this transition is not that LeBron left. It is that the Lakers believed they could become better without him. According to the discussion surrounding the franchise, Los Angeles made a clear choice. They wanted a new timeline, a younger timeline, a Luka Doncic timeline. And LeBron's response was essentially the same. If the Lakers believe they are better without him, then LeBron believes he can be better without them. That creates one of the most fascinating rivalries in basketball. Because the next time LeBron returns to Los Angeles, every camera will be watching. Every fan will be asking, did the Lakers make the right decision? Or did they walk away from greatness too early? The pressure is enormous. Because LeBron leaving does not erase what he accomplished. It only makes the next chapter harder to judge. And while the Lakers are trying to prove they made the right choice, they are already building around Luka, even taking their new superstar's influence far beyond the basketball court. The Lakers are not hiding from the transition. They are embracing it. The entire roster is preparing for the new season with a trip to Slovenia, Luka Doncic's home country. But this is not just a vacation. This is a statement. Los Angeles wants chemistry. They want connection. They want Luka to know, this is your team now. The Lakers are coming off back-to-back 50-win seasons under JJ Redick. They still have Luka Doncic. They re-signed Austin Reeves. And they believe their next championship window will come through this new core. The offseason reaction was mixed at first. Many fans questioned whether the Lakers were sacrificing too much by moving away from LeBron's greatness. But the organization believes they have added younger, more athletic pieces. Players like Zion Williamson and Matisse Thybulle bring different dimensions. The Lakers are trying to build a team that can compete now while preparing for the future. But there is one unavoidable truth. Replacing LeBron James is impossible. The Lakers are not replacing a player.
They are replacing an era. And because this is Los Angeles, the biggest question is not whether the plan looks good on paper. It is whether this plan can survive when the pressure arrives. The Lakers have given Luka Doncic something every superstar wants: control.
But control comes with responsibility. There are no more excuses. The Lakers committed valuable assets to build around Luka. They acquired Walker Kessler. They invested draft capital. They reshaped the roster around his strengths. Now the organization can finally evaluate everyone. J.J. Redick, Rob Pelinka, the front office, and most importantly, Luka Doncic himself. Because this is no longer about potential. This is about results. The Western Conference is brutal.
The Nuggets are still dangerous.
The Thunder are rising. The Spurs are building around Victor Wembanyama. And every contender is waiting to see if the Lakers made the right gamble. Because if Luka leads Los Angeles deep into the playoffs, the franchise will be praised as visionary. But if they fall short, the question will return immediately. Did the Lakers make the biggest mistake in franchise history by letting LeBron walk? And now, with the season approaching, the Lakers are making one more aggressive move to strengthen Luka's championship chase. The Lakers are not finished. They are still searching for the next piece.
One name attracting serious attention:
Jonathan Kuminga. Los Angeles and Cleveland are reportedly among the teams interested in the young forward, viewing him as a potential starting-level player who can bring athleticism, defense, and another scoring option. But there is a major obstacle. Any deal would likely require cooperation from Golden State through a sign-and-trade situation, meaning the Lakers would need everything to align perfectly. The Warriors, Kuminga, and Los Angeles. Because the margin for error is disappearing. The Lakers chose Luka Doncic. They chose the future over the past. Now the entire NBA is waiting to see one thing. Was this the beginning of a new dynasty? Or the moment Los Angeles walked away from the final years of greatness? The Luka era has arrived, and the pressure has never been higher.
Yo, mic check 1 to 2, -1, -2. Game over for this video, folks. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to stay in the huddle for more. This is NFL Madness, bringing the heat and signing out.